doing a little check. Not the microphone check, but just checking to make sure the stream is still good. I'm only just a one-man army when it comes to this. I just gotta do a checkup, make sure my audio sounds good, because again, I'm on my own on this. Looks like the audio sounds good. Welcome guys to the stream. Everything sounds good. Welcome guys again. Hope you all having a good Valentine's Day. I spent the morning just going to my old job, pick up W2, catch up with people. I'm probably gonna spend some time putting gas, shipping out a graphics card, and doing my taxes. Got my last W2 I needed. Just gotta go file my taxes. See, maybe I get some money out of it. Had to finish up that water whip. Of course, we're gonna run this outfit because, well, I really don't feel like changing unless I know it's needed. We left off on a really bad note. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I was getting so frustrated that day. There was so much bullshit that was going on that day. It's just that the fact that dude waited in the elevator shaft and eliminated me. Part of me should have just healed, but when you can't tell whose footstep is who, if it's just the NPCs, bodyguards, or whoever it is, it makes it really difficult. So for him to just sneak up with the shotgun and blast me, I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm just done. Probably gonna be the same thing. We're gonna struggle to try to push 60%. If it puts us in a match. That looks good. We'll put us into a match. I did see that my views blowing up across my channel yesterday. That was really weird. It seemed like I was falling off. I was dropping down to like 1,000 views a day, and then all of a sudden it just skyrocketed to over 5,000 in a single day, and it started blowing up Monday night at 11 p.m. all the way up till noon, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon Tuesday. I was getting like 200 or 300 views an hour. Very weird stuff. Got a video uploaded of the video series that replaced the one that I wanted to do. Drop that. I'm not dealing with that. Alright, Strim is probably the one that got the crown. Having crowns, I'm confident, but I'm not a good god tier player for me to just run around with that. With my camping style, crowns are a death sentence. We're just gonna see how the first match plays out. First match of the day. Hope you all having a good time. Myself too. All that stuff. No relationship. Time of the street. Like Valentine's Day 2024. So if you guys are seeing this a year or so now, maybe that has changed. But this time period where this video stream is here, it's just me and myself. I messed up my landing. I fucked my landing up so bad. If I die right away, that's on me. I can only blame myself for that. I can only blame myself for my own dumb doing. Not wrongdoing, just dumb doing. And yes, it's been made up by me. Not original. I know. Stay invisible. I want to do that. But if I do it while in the car, he spots me. I can't leave the car. Oh, I will say this. I'm getting that rotation down pretty damn good. Look at that. Now I have the movement down there. That movement is on point. Except for that. That was not on point. Kind of figured it would have been too high, but I didn't think it was gonna be that high. Oh, looks like that dude died. Actually, that's two people was drunk. I wouldn't even know who's who. But would it matter at the end of the day? Would it really matter? Probably not. Hey, I wanted to search this, man. No? They must have nerfed the barrels here, too. This was a really good mechanic for it. A good end-game mechanic. Like, why get rid of that? There was never any complaints. I'll never understand this game. This will never, some of the decision making will never make sense, and it gets increasingly frustrating as time goes on. Because when you sit there and think about it, why? Like, were those changes even needed? Like, was there something that caused the thing to break? If there was like something that was broken with them that was leading to like some exploits, and that was the only way to mitigate it, okay, well, that sucks. That'll happen. Like, it's a, like, some of those moments do happen, and there's not much you could do. But to be like, nah, we're just gonna just change them, even though nobody asked for it. I mean, keep in mind, these are all like spots for competitive. Like, I'd have to adapt. I'd have to adapt, and that gets really shitty. Oh, come on, man. I did not even have that kind of momentum. Now, the train mechanic's pretty good. That one I do like. I do like the way the mechanic is with that. Like, throw that in the system. It's pretty good. Medallion's still there. I thought by now all the medallions would have been claimed. Gotta pick these berries up. These are really great. I like these. They are very, very useful in evading people. Don't have to worry too much. Sorry about that. I really needed to cough there. Ah, shut up, chicken. Medallion. I think early on I would call them amulets. I don't even remember why. I thought to myself, maybe I would see somebody just hiding right there. And there's all kinds of fighting going on around here. I'm gonna let them be. I could just take you to that battlefield, but I hope you know that. It's still sniping at me. I like the drift ports. I just wish that it should have just been kept as OG, like how it was originally meant to have to use, like infinite uses. It shouldn't have a limited amount of uses, you know. it's a little dumb. Just a little dumb. Like that, for example. That should have instantly destroyed it, but it didn't. There's like no logic. There's no logic behind it. At least with this, I have uses. I can use it multiple times and I gotta let it cool down. But I can use it as many times as I want. Excellent. There's a video I do want to upload of me playing bronze lobbies in zero build. Let me tell you, the results that I found were real interesting. It was that discovery. Just pure confusion. It's just looking at it as like, is this real? It's that game in particular. I was over here. I was at the ledge. This guy was using the mythic, spamming it, and I was looking at him just going like this, just shooting. That it wasn't even like aiming. And I remember being so confused by it. Let's see. We're doing good in placements. I could do the method of since I didn't take no damage yet, I could just do that method, but I'm not going to. Everyone's all spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one that's not been accounted for. He's probably all the way over there. So that's 5 of us. There's 6 others in this circle. And then they talk about how you're game. It's like, man, what are the many reasons why people don't like the storm system? I like it because, man, even though I like slow pacing, it's really annoying. Shit like that is how you lose games. Probably somewhere without that radio tower. Let me go over here. It amazes me how many people do not ever go here. Like, it really does. It is very fascinating to just see. Like, I know I'm speaking all fancy, but it amazes me. It just amazes me, just the lack of people that are here. And I have free heals on top of that. Like, what more could you ask for? Like, should I ever get shot at? Okay. Just hug this area over here. Two, three, four, five, six. Two others are not accounted for. They're hiding somewhere. I guess we're just gonna camp out here. Wait for the timer. That guy's gonna be up in the mountain. He has a sniper. He's just gonna stay up there. There's no need for him to drop down unless he's out of sniper ammo and he has to just think of a strategy. Lovely. Lovely. He's tracking him. No, I always complain that I don't ever get stormed, but when I do get stormed, they're like, you know what? Since you wouldn't stop asking about it, you're getting what you want. I'm gonna destroy that tree. This is very terrifying. He's swimming up in there. Get in. Drive by. Dude, man, he's just reaping people's materials. This is beautiful. This is beautiful to watch. Thanks. And then I mean for the site to do that to me. Yeah, I really love this game doing that to me, man. I really love that deck. Instead of me switching, it does the stupid swinging with the grapple. Like, I do appreciate the game doing that to me. Yeah, I really do appreciate. I really do appreciate you, man. All that for 1%. If I didn't do no damage and backed out, I probably would have placed better. I probably would have got 3% out of that. Since I was feeling good about my shots, I didn't think something like that was going to happen to me. He screwed himself on that one. Congratulations. Congratulations. He has to have at least 100 wins. Those are 82 that are documented. He didn't even have to do any work, so I give him credit for that. He just had to stand there and let the other two idiots kill each other. Yeah, sure enough, 110 wins. He only has 337 total wins. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty good. Plays a lot of duos. Let's see how his rank stats are. Twice as many duo wins. That's probably why. That's probably zero build, because he's elite in zero build, but champion in build mode. So that does check out. It's always good to put the least amount of effort because it pays off at the end. Man, these are taking way too long to get the matchmaking done. Like if I do 10 matches and it takes like 2.5 minutes, that's 23 minutes worth of waiting. That's a whole lot of waiting. Now I'm looking at the whole screen. I think about the vibe season. God, that one just kind of sucked. And it didn't help during that time. I wasn't playing much of Chapter 3, but it wasn't really that great of a season. Like, in terms of the stuff, it wasn't really that great of a season. Like, the outfits were good. The skins were good. The emotes were alright. The changes were cool, but, man, it just did not have that vibe that it had with the other seasons. Because the other seasons had all kinds of crazy changes. Or some really fun changes. That one just didn't have much. This reminds me of a time period of that. I mean, I think I like it better than Chapter 4 Season 3, the Fortnite Wild season. And that one I did not enjoy at all. It wasn't even an enjoyable season. Even though it showed that I played a lot of it and got a lot of wins and I was doing really good, I didn't really enjoy that season. But I enjoyed that one more than the Vibe season. Because the Vibe season was kind of lackluster. This one at least had something. I don't know. With that being said, with this new season coming in the next few weeks, man, I wonder how the next season's gonna go. I wonder if it's just gonna be how it is before. Good season, good items, just overall having a good time, enjoying the stuff. Or will it just end up disappointing me? Very unlikely, but you never know. I've been let down many times before. I've been let down many times before. He really tried to go out of his way to shoot me from that. Now, I will say this. In the 6 years of me playing this game, not once in the regular game mode did I ever get sniped at before I even landed. Like, I actually got sniped and died. Not once. And I played thousands of matches. I think I have like over 7,000 matches played this season. And not once did I ever get sniped when I'm gliding down to land. Like, maybe if I redeployed and I took a launch pad, but in terms of like when the game just started and you got somebody trying to snipe at me, never had that happen. And I hope it stays that way. Now, I'm not going to remember every single game, but you would definitely be able to remember you just getting straight sniped at in the air. That's something you would definitely be able to remember out of that. Damn, my driving sucks. I didn't even see nobody here. Oh my god! God, I fucking hate this, man. This is the same bitch that shot at me earlier with the SMG. Dude, this is why I always like to play long games, because any shit like that, you lose your progress so quickly. It punishes you like so bad. Because this is absolutely no way. That's the only one that would have been there. Yeah, that's so annoying. I hate people that do that because you get eliminated. Guess like like 5 minutes later, guess what happens? None of that progress matters. All you do is just be a prick. I'm not gonna do no carries. I'm not interested in that. I I get blown up for carries for battle royale and save the world all the damn time. What is this guy doing? I people ask me that so many times. I'm not doing it. Man, what do we got here? 5,000 solo matches, 31 solo wins. I could just show you right now. All that, and no wins, no solo wins this season. You can't even get that. It's like you struggle to get eliminations. You look like somebody that would hunt people down, but you go off and do that. Like it just makes no sense. Whereas when you compare it to what I have, like more eliminations, less matches played, more wins than he has. Like that shouldn't be that much of an issue. It just really pisses me off, you know. I might have to like fix a few things because showing on my thing that it glitched a little bit. So, but yeah, I don't understand it. I might just leave it at that. That's the one thing I'll never understand. God, I really can't stand players like that, dude. You do all that, and you're just not that great of a player. Like, I think like eight of those wins that I have in solos are from rank. Some of which I should have never won to begin with. But it's shit like that, man. You go out of your way to do that. It's like you got nothing else better to do than have that. To have that really stupid ass, corny ass name. Like, oh, I own you, dude. You get owned in solos. You have all those matches played, 5,000 matches played. You got over 5,000 solo matches. Out of the 30 wins you have, over 5,000 of those you got owned at some point. Like you tried 5,000 times, but you got owned 5,000 times, probably by the same guy multiple times. That's why I hate these dumb names that these people have, man. Yeah, you know what? Let's not even give me an AR for this shit. You know, let's just not do that because that's very underdeserving. Very underdeserving of me. You didn't give me pistols and then billion SMGs. Let's not get none of this shit because apparently this game just decides to just nerf everything. So in return, you end up getting less of your stuff. And man, everything about it is just gonna get me pissed off. It's like we started off okay. I mean, the first game we died to something stupid, but then all of a sudden we're just gonna like make it really hard on me for whatever reason. Let people land lucky shots at me. And then of course they do just happen to have that auto shotgun. because you really do need it to bail yourself out, because you know that if he had a pump, he would have missed. He needed to use that just to get me. Somebody was here. Get away, chicken. Honestly, I'm not gonna use it. If it was zero gold, I probably would have kept it, but I'm not gonna do that. Dude, this chicken is not gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna put this chicken down, I swear to God. Trying to figure out where that dude's location is at. Trying to figure out where he moved to. He probably went that way. God. This, like, some days it just gets really aggravating. Like, last week I was having a really good week. I was making good progression. I mean, I faltered a little bit. That's what freshly built. Well, we know where that guy went, and he's not worth my time. Last time I got hit in the car, started to shoot at him. Not even 2 seconds later, I get quick scoped by him in the head. This guy has to have known where the next zones are at, because why would you immediately start boxing yourself in? Like, that's what I want to know. You know what? I bet you somebody's gonna see this and they're gonna wonder if I'm child friendly. Oh, absolutely not. I'm not. I don't rarely ever curse like that. But it's just a little of shit like that that it just bugs me. It bugs me so damn much. Like, it didn't help that I tried putting a wall to protect myself. Can't build there because the roof's weird shape makes it to where you can't build through there. Rest assured, I'm gonna stay garbage at this game. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. Y'all ain't gonna wonder if I'm ever gonna get good at this game. With how life is with me at the moment, that kind of schedule I have is very easy for me to lose any momentum and progress if I just go days without playing. Yeah, rest assured, you're just gonna see the terrible garbage player. You might look at my stats saying I'm pretty damn good. Some of it's just sheer luck. Some of it was during my peak years of this game. I've said this many times, but my peak was like 3 years ago in Chapter 2, Season 5. I wasn't wiping people out left and right, but I was making sure that I secured wins. Still, to this day, 3 years later, it's still the most wins I ever had in a single season with 100. I ended on the 100th win. I still have that video uploaded on my YouTube channel. It was one of the most beautiful things. Because I actually found a default player. And I sent him off the mountain and he raced quit and won the game. with all those circumstances, you know, I could go with 3 minis. This is a terrible decision by me. You see that, right? You see that? Visualize sound effects showed that there was a car, but the audio was completely muted. Like, you clearly couldn't hear anything, but I saw the car pull up on me. I was having the same exact issue with the G-Wagons. I was having this exact same issue with the G-Wagons. There's one of the reasons why I had that on. Also because I work at a very loud machine shop, so there's always a lot of loud noises. But because I know this game is known to just be stupid with the audio. You're looking like an idiot. Thanks, game. Forgot this thing has no crosshair. Forgot this thing has no crosshair at all. Without the crosshair, you can't do anything. Like, you have to, like, the spread is not that good. It doesn't have a tight spread. So even though it was on the guy, I had to be standing still for so long. Of course. I think the sniper got taken. It was really interesting for me to see that they reduce how many snipers show up right there. It just shows up in ARs instead. It's really weird to me to just see that. You know, I will say this about that guy that pissed me off. Yeah, this is something that I do want to throw out there. If you're gonna have saying that boxed you, owns you, and all that, but you don't even have like it shows that you have like thousands and thousands of solo matches played this season, and you're a long-time player like me, and you can't even hit the 100 win mark by this point. Yeah, you have no right to have that name. That's just me, personally. Now you got no reason to just have that. Like, you saw that guy. He says that he owns you, but he only owns you if it's the other game modes. If it's solos, he's getting owned half the time. If it's duos, it's a little different. At least with duos, you have your moments. You get some pretty. That's what you see so many duo matches and wins on my account. But if you're just out just saying that boxed you or all that just implies that what do we got here? That implies that you should be good at the game, that you don't that most of your wins doing that. I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna accept your friend request. Dude, I swear to fucking God. You do that shit one more time, I'm fucking blocking you. Do I make myself clear? You already had a red flag where you have Real Madrid in your name. What makes you think I'm gonna accept it? I'm not in the mood for that. I get so damn tired of people just constantly spamming. Like, if I have it on, that does not mean that you should just be you should just be constantly blowing up my shit. Like, where in my thing says that it's perfectly okay to that? Do you have no etiquette whatsoever? Any mannerisms? Are you like a child? Like, did they not ever teach you any manners? Like, if I see it and you keep on blowing that shit up, what makes you think I'm gonna accept it? Like, use your head for a moment. What makes you think that I'm gonna accept it if you're just gonna keep on doing it? The only exceptions of people blowing on my invites is my friends, and that's because we do that shit to each other. And it's just an inside joke from years ago. But if you're just somebody just randomly doing that and you're gonna do that, I've had people do that shit to me for like a week straight and did it to be on like several of my accounts on here. Like, you don't think that one bit like, oh, you know, maybe I should just stop? Oh no, I'm just gonna be a damn asshole about it and just keep on spamming his shit, thinking that he'll accept. No, that's not how it works. That's not how I work with this. Like, I'm not in that kind of mood for you to just be acting like a little shit like that. Like, send it once, and if they accept, they accept. If they don't, they don't. You're getting blocked. You're getting blocked. I'm not fucking dealing with your stupid ass. Not in the mood for these little child games. And by the way, you're the only one that's on my block list. You know how bad you have to be to just have me on your block list. I don't ever block anybody unless I have a reason to. And usually they eventually get unblocked and I go on with my day because you get forgotten. The only time you see me do blocking these days, if you got dumb little kids like that think it's funny, just constantly blow up the thing. If I decline it, only say I'm gonna accept it. Like, do you do that around girls? Do you do that around people? Like, think about it. If you do that to just a random stranger, I can't imagine how you deal with girls and all that. I can't imagine how it is, like, people will put up with you. That cannot be me. I know there's a lot of people that saw me just go off on a kid, but fuck, I'm not in the mood for these little childish games. Like, I'm really not. But you know, these little kids, they have no boundaries. They got no boundaries at all on what they do. No boundaries whatsoever. No mannerisms, none of that. I mean, sure, we're all kids, but you gotta realize, if I ask you nicely and I'm being really respectful about it, you don't go around doing that shit. This is rough. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a really shitty spot. I don't like any of this. I don't know why I signed up for this. What did I do to just like get myself involved in such shenanigans like this? I'm just gonna social distance myself away from everything. Do have that launcher. That launcher might help me a little bit. No, for real though, it someone's gonna think that, oh, I'm being too harsh, just blocking it. No, I'm not. I'm like, some people's gonna just think that, but when just think about it one moment on what you're saying. Like, all you're doing is just enabling their behavior, taking zero accountability from it. If you're not holding them accountable, that's a problem. That's a legitimate problem. Like, people need to know that you gotta, like, you have to hold these kids accountable for their behavior. Like, why do that? Like, why just be like, oh, they're just kids. Kids will be kids. They say that, but look how that turned out with everyone else. If you can't hold these damn kids accountable, you know what kind of shit that'll happen to them long term. They're gonna think that it's perfectly acceptable to do all that. They're gonna think it's perfectly fine to behave like that. Like, you do all that, and then guess what happens? They're just gonna get away with whatever, and then they're just gonna keep on doing that. I've seen the long-term effects of this kind of behavior. But no, I'll get labeled as the bad guy for it. I'll somehow get labeled as an asshole for it. But when you don't show accountability to these kids, they're just gonna keep on doing it. That's what it's gonna come down to. They're just gonna keep on, and they're just gonna keep on doing it, and then eventually somebody's gonna end up putting it in their place. And then it's going to get even worse. Because that's what's going to end up happening. Like, it all starts out with the little shit like that. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand what the kind of effects it does to kids. Because they think it's funny. But then they're just going to keep on doing it multiple times. They're going to think it's funny. They're trying to make people's lives miserable. Like, you gotta remember, actions got consequences. How did I make it this far without taking damage at all? And you know, I can't do anything at all whatsoever. What are you doing in the storm? Wow. There wasn't much I could do there. All the way in champion with 59 matches. You know what they call that, right? You know they call that smurfing. But it's not worth reporting. They don't give a shit about that. They don't care enough for that. I get punished over it, and I can't do anything about it. Part of me should have just not even had an AR. Part of me should have just kept more of those shockwaves. But man, this dude was just being so damn annoying and irritating. I wanted to get my shotgun reloaded, and I couldn't do anything. Man, that's not worth reporting. Because they'll never deem that suspicious at all. I would know. I have a low level account, burner account that has a decent amount of wins, but it's not a high level account, and that one hasn't gotten reported yet, even though that account will just drop like close to 20 eliminations in solos in ranked. Nah, fuck your cones. Nah, if I can't be happy, you can't be happy. That it really amazes me how he got the Champion League in 59 matches. Even with eliminations, you take into account all that, you know how hard that is to do? Unless you get carried. Unless you get carried. I'll never understand it. Seems like a complete setup. Dude, why? I get so damn tired of this shit, man. Why the fuck is there so many people here? Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I got a loadout. That has to count for something. I'm starting to hate everything. Starting to hate everything about that. There was that game. There was nothing I could do. There was not much I could do, but to just sit there and complain. But at least I feel more at peace knowing that I blocked that damn child. Because that little behavior is how you destroy any potential bridges you have with people. Because nobody will be interested in sticking around with you. Like, no one will be. Somebody died here. And believe me, I've seen a lot of people burn bridges. I actually freaking just detonated them completely. Ah, fuck off. Fuck off with this shit, man. Swear to you, I'm just not gonna have a good time. Well, you know that I'm not gonna have a good time if that happens. If I get wiped out by you, whoever puts bounty on me. Oh my god. Hello? Se me hace que no. No, viene hasta la tarde, como a las 4 o 5 de la tarde. Alright, bye. I don't remember seeing any mail. And the mailman doesn't show up till like a lot later. I'll probably look at the stream. I gotta ship out a few things, so I might just give the mail a check real quick and call her back. You know, the one thing that I find to be just very, very interesting to me is whenever I see people that use like pro player names as their username, like clicks this or Asian Jeff this. Do you think that magically is gonna get you better at the game? Like, because all you gotta do is just gonna get stuck with the bargain brand allegations. And nobody wants that. Or people use weird characters in a name, like, come on, man. Y'all are not it's maybe it's a placebo effect. Maybe it gets people that false sense that, oh, they mean something. And actually, look at me. I don't even mean shit in this game. I'm just a shitty player, spending his days off suffering, crying about everything. I bitch about everything not going my way, and people just being complete assholes. I'm just over being miserable about it all, man. Like, there was a point in time where I used to be so damn happy. Looks like Vivacious Fox was the one that put the bounty on me. Like, I used to be so damn happy about everything. Now I'm just miserable and complain about everything. Not like to the point of, what's his face? Can't remember his damn name, but that white dude that just screams and rages all the damn time, that has like a million keyboards to break. I'm not to the point of that. But man, it's like some games. It's like, if you're a full-grown adult doing this full time, then trying to do competitive, okay, that's one thing. Yeah, at least you're well aware of the type of responsibilities that come with it. But you got these little 10-year-old kids that think it's funny to just donkey laugh. It's like, man, it's like, I swear, you never got smacked as a child, and it shows. You never got disciplined as a child, and it really shows. Like a little Skylar over here is just getting away with whatever, because they have no sense of discipline. And so you got these kids acting like little shits. Like, it'll be in these public lobbies, whether it's Battle Royale or Save the World. You have these kids that are on their worst behavior, saying all kinds of shit and being racist and having such terrible behavior. It's not even just like, you know, like Xbox 360 type of behavior. No, it's like full blown, like hitting the hard R, turning into Frieza type of shit. And I'm over here just trying to enjoy this game, just trying to vibe, and you got these little shits here that are on their worst behavior, just going off doing shit like this. And I wonder why I'm always suffering and never happy with this. Once I... Man, you don't get wood out of this? Whatever. Like, not even like 5 wood? Like, not even that? But anyways. Sure, it could be me rambling, but... I just want to enjoy this game and just vibe on it. Not have little Timmy over here. Little Timmy 69 just completely ruining it for everyone. And then also, this game is just as bad too. The game itself has been pretty bad. Like, yeah, some good where I try to hit the build button, but instead it does the swinging animation with the grapple hook, and it gets me sniped because I'm floating in the air like a complete idiot. After this game, I gotta check something real quick. I'll still be here, but I gotta check something real quick. Because there's a few things on here that... Yeah, there's a few things on here that I need to check and see if it needs to be addressed. Because... Yeah, nothing bad, but I gotta, like... I'm not gonna censor me just calling the kid a little shit and blocking that. That was funny to me, so I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. Got a server. Actually, over here, I might as well give this a check. I might put this video to private for now, but if you see it upload on the same day on Valentine's Day, then that means that whatever I had was just quickly resolved. I have so many trust issues after that incident that I had a few weeks ago. Checking around here to see if there's any loot left behind. Which there is. This one's pretty valuable to have. It's 120 with all three, even though that's 125 with the other one. This one at least gets you the full shield. So there's that at least. I thought that was a grapple blade, man, and no, it was a riot shield. Riot shield would have been nice. Yeah, I might have to, but yeah, I might have to prioritize the stream after the 3 mans and check to make sure everything's good. I'm not gonna censor it. It'll just go back up. So if you see it back up, was this always there? I don't remember this always being there. Just to make sure that everything is good. Because it showed my streaming software on the YouTube streaming thing on there. So I just gotta check real quick to make sure everything is good. You know what? I love how throughout all this, I'm not even getting good out of any of this. Why am I like this? Why I am the way I am. I'll definitely be right back after this game. I gotta go to the bathroom after this. Oh god. So right after this, I'm going straight to the bathroom. I gotta go. It's not bad, but I really do gotta go after this. The stream will still be going on, so you have to sit tight and bear with me. Yeah, when you gotta go, man. What is that? Damn, he took the car and dumped. You know, this really tells you that everyone is everywhere. Unfortunately. And that really sucks. I'm in a terrible spot. I'm not having a good time, man. Everything about this sucks. Because he could lock onto me. Be fine. Maybe I should have just left the car right there. He would have been falling behind. Ooh, wipe them out. That's the guy I gotta watch out for, man. He's gonna have all the medallions and he's gonna be a big problem player. Why does that make so much noise like that, man? I don't like this. I hate it here. I'm not having a good time, guys. I'm currently in champion rank at the moment. 53%. Come on. Come on. We're just gonna chill out right here. Yeah, I've been stuck in the 50% mark for like a week now. I made good progress, and then I dropped down in progress so quickly, and it's just been painfully slow. If I do that, I'm gonna destroy this. Nobody will suspect somebody standing on top of the shower. Oh, Krampus got all the medallions. I am fucked. There's no way I'm gonna win that. I would have to knock him out of Storm. Let y'all know I hate it here. Motherfucker. Dude, he was so low. And then, of course, dipshit over here gets lucky with the damn med kit. That's, like, man, you have to be so damn lucky. 55%, man. I only move up 1 whole percent over that. God, it bugs me so damn much to see that. This guy's in a bad spot. He's in a bad spot. Me getting him down to 13 HP completely screwed him. Oh, we got him. Nice. Alright, so I'll be right back. I gotta go to the damn bathroom. So it might be 10 or so minutes. You can stick around or maybe check back in like 10 minutes to see if I'm already in the game. I do apologize, but man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I can't hold it. That thing messes with my concentration. So with that being said, we're gonna do the have a seat. I don't really know that. I'm gonna be right here waiting for a bit. So I'll be right back. I gotta go take a mean ass shit, so I'll be right back. News could have gone before I started streaming, but I didn't have to go then, and now I have to go. So check back in 10 minutes. Definitely gonna have to charge this headset at some point because I haven't charged it in like over a day. I'm really sorry. I do apologize for that. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. And man, I feel cleared out. I feel good. Alright, where were we? Does it give you a lot? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it gives a lot. I always try to go for places. If you look at my ranked stats, you'll see that my average eliminations is very low per game. It's like 0.62, like the KD's 0.62. 83 eliminations with 141 matches played. Like you can just see in the stats that it's really not that great. No, man, I would get a good peek, but man, my reaction time is not fast enough. I don't have that good reaction time like I used to years ago, so it's really hard. That's why my reaction time wasn't that quick when that guy slid. Usually that would I would do something, but I didn't. That's why that's why some of the strategies I do not do. Not because I'm not interested in it, but because my reaction time is so bad. I could do flick shots and all that stuff, but the problem is whenever I do practice shooting, I get a much higher frame rate than I do in actual battle royale. So if there's a lot of shit going on, like too much chaos, it's really difficult for me. Like having to adapt from 250 FPS down to like 130 is a pretty substantial difference. Or at times drop it down to like 90 if I'm like in a bush or other stuff like that. It's also just skill issue on my end. Look at that. He's the only one block. You can just see. You can see that he's still on the block. He's going to be on the block list for an extended period of time. He might be the only one that will be on the block list for the rest of the time. Because I don't ever, because the people that I block, it's only like after like the second, third friend request. Dude being a little shit was not gonna. That was just not in the mood. I mean, I feel a little better now. I mean, I feel cleared out. I felt like I lost a few pounds. I most definitely probably lost a few pounds. I'm sure at some point, maybe the language and all that might get toned down a bit, but I'm not gonna put up a front. I'm not gonna put a fake face on there or fake personality. It feels really unnatural and it's just gonna drive me crazy. So me doing all the shit talking all kinds of shit, that's all gonna sit, because that's how it's always been when I do online games. For the last 15 years of me doing online gaming, 15, 16 years, because I started doing online gaming back in like 2008, 2009. Playing GTA San Andreas multiplayer and Halo 1 on the custom maps. That's what got my start in all that. Like, saying fuck this clan, y'all suck, you guys are trash. Like that all started years ago, back in my middle school days. It wasn't like me being a troll. No, I was just being a literal shit talker during all that. He's looking at me. Never gonna catch me. Never gonna catch me. I want to go down there to get shields, but if I get any closer, what if he starts locking on his shots at me? What's that over there? Nobody landed over here, but I say that, but then there's somebody hiding in the box the whole time. Ask me how I know, because it's happened to me before. I once, when I race quit the stream on Monday, and I launch padded from here to here, I was like, oh, nobody's there. Because, you know, I was shooting, but nobody started shooting at me. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, now you gotta worry about it. I dropped health, but I was like, no, that's okay. I think he's went over there. I'm okay with that. I'm not dropping the pizza down, because that's the only way I can hold all the pizza shields. Far too valuable for me. These are just gonna kill any momentum I have. More of these strawberries. I think he's still up there. I know for a fact he's still up there. I know for a fact he's up there. I'm gonna have to haul ass up there. I want to use my shockwaves. Because if I'm getting pushed out, I need an escape plan. Just gotta have an escape plan. That's all. Oh, there's the dipshit right there. If I had more ammo, I would have went after him, but with how terrible my shots are, I'm not gonna go shoot at him. What if I miss all my shots? What if I get clipped soon after? You wipe them out. It's the same guy. Oh, of course you would take that. Do you think people will suspect me while I'm in here? Dude, this guy's being so stubborn and I hate it. I'm in a really shitty spot. I don't got enough ammo to fight. And I have a good amount of shields to heal myself from, but you can only do so much with that. My materials suck. Usually by this point I would have more wood. I'd be like 200-300, maybe 100 metal. But overall, I'm not enjoying this. Lights are on. Part of me wants to go for that car. There's a car right down there. I'm gonna go for it. Gonna get more into zone. That way I'm not getting pushed out every time. Well, not as pushed out. I can at least move a little bit. Alright, I didn't even realize the storm was even shrinking. I was paying no attention to that. At least I did it now rather than later. Damn. I was really hoping it was stock waves. Or even like a grapple hook. At least those mobility items would be enough to help. You know what else bothers me? I know the suspension is not that great. But this shouldn't like stop you like as if you got hit in an invisible wall. That's just not cool. Because everyone can seem to land perfectly. I got a sniper, but I don't want to take a sniper. It's too much of a risk. If it was zero build, absolutely would be taking that sniper. I wouldn't even hesitate. Good news is he has a burst. As long as I don't hear that grapple hook, I should be okay. As long as he's not one of those people that go out of the way to chase after somebody. Like, if you know you got him one hit, that's one thing. And it's like, okay, yeah, I could see you doing that. And you're like, oh crap, you won't leave me alone. But if you can't line all your shots, and you go out of the way to chase after them, that's just being annoying. Being so extra for nothing. Like, you're doing all that extra crap. And for what? Well, for nothing. That's good to know. I mean, not that I would ever need it, but because, you know, I'm not person actually being here. Now, if I had landed here, definitely would have had a good spot. I would have been looting, and I would have just been chilling. Since a lot of it's going to be close combat anyways, I might as well just carry as many shockwaves as I can find. Always gotta slide at times, when you're, especially when you're opening stuff like that, because you never know. You really never know if you're gonna encounter somebody that just has that thing. As you see sliding, will throw their aim off, and you might, instead of them hitting you for like 100, they might hit you for 25, and you might be able to come up unscathed. Oh, but most parts, not too bad. It ain't too bad at all. I'm just trying to hit 60% before the stream ends, in all honesty. Hopefully I don't get shot. I gotta fight this. Sorry about that. This time just... Nope, somebody's nearby. Oh, he nearly got sniped. He nearly got sniped. Alright. Do apologize for that. Where did he get sniped from? What direction do I go? Where do I even go? I know what, I guess I'm just gonna go here. This guy's chasing after me with the dirt bike and I already know it. Also, I just realized, oh, you got no scope? Ouch. That is painful. I would know, because that has happened to me many times. Crap, yeah, I might have to... As much as I want to take shockwaves, this might be more valuable to me. Man, this game hates me. You gave me all the good zones, and now all of a sudden, I'm not getting the good zones anymore. At least now they're build battling over there, so that's good. I hear somebody's mythic. I wanted to grab that AR. Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna grab it. It's not worth it in my opinion. I'm gonna do this some of these days. It's just a push, I know. There's two people over there, one person behind me. Gets the credit for that. Wow. Also, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get that AR. Damn, that is brutal. Now, I have a genuine question though. Where the fuck is everyone at? We got that guy over there somewhere, like in the water. Then you got the guy behind me. Where are the rest of the people? Also, I'm not gonna move until I know where the next zone's at. He could snipe me through there. Don't think much of it. Oh my god, there's a build fight going on over there. Dude, these mythics are a problem. Actually, you know what? I have to double check to make sure I have ammo. Because the last thing I want is for me to not have my weapon fully reloaded. Okay, it looks like YouTube Alloy put a bounty on me. Now this is where things get a little interesting. There's 2 people over there, 3 people, 4, 5. Where could the last guy be at? Can he be in that box? Or is that his box? I made the decision to not... Oh my god. Try to pressure. Try to give these guys pressure. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys hiding. He's like definitely hiding. Again, double check, make sure my weapons are reloaded. Because I would hate to fight somebody and I was several bullets short because I forgot to reload, because that has happened to me many times. Fuck. That's it. I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm straight up not having a good time, so I'm just gonna ignore all of them. That's too much of a risk. I just try shooting that down, I'm gonna get shot at. Catch my drift? See where I'm going with this? He's right above me. Yeah, you really are just like that. I'm running out of options. I didn't have many options. It was too risky of a move to try to just walk around. It was too much of a risk. It was too much of a risk. Yeah, this is how life is gonna treat me. This is how life is gonna treat me, you know? God, this sucks. I thought I would shockwave. I thought I was shockwave. I can't. I suck at this game. There was nothing I could have done. I completely fucked myself with the shockwave. And it really pisses me off. I go shockwave, it sends me backwards in the storm. I try shockwaving myself, I get stuck in a damn tree. Like this just kept like this just completely messed me up. I don't understand the logic with this, man. I couldn't like go up there because I was so low health, and I was like what the fuck is wrong with me, man? Am I just truly that trash? I mean, we're still progressing a good bit, but I only got one more game in me, unfortunately. I could have won. If I didn't get blasted into Storm, if I didn't get blasted into Storm, I would have probably would have had a fighting chance. Probably not, because this guy's aim with that mythic shotgun would have got me. Like, I don't know what else this game wants from me. I don't know why. Like, I shockwave. It made no sense. It made no sense. I've had times where it was shooting me straight up out of the air. I don't understand how it could just conveniently launch me 50 feet into Storm. And there was nothing I could have done. Part of me thinks to myself, do you think I should just not have like sometimes I wonder if part of me should have just not even taken the grapple hook, because I think I only used it just once. Like, part of me should have just done that and just kept the shockwaves. That 2 extra shockwaves would have probably helped me. I probably would have got the higher ground, he would have been below, and I probably would have had a chance. But no. It's like when the game is on the line, that's when they end up making some of the worst mistakes, and then they get more punished because these guys over here with these brand new accounts are just casually going up in the ranks like it's nothing. Now that guy doing the default dance, that guy is probably a real good player, and he's just probably in on a brand new account in ranked, just wiping everyone out because they're max rank. And it's really messed up about it because I'm like, man, just want to be able to progress. But when I try to progress, there'll be times where this guy will just block me out of, where people will just block me into Storm, and I can't do anything like that shitty ass TikTok guy. Yeah, that dude still pisses me off just seeing the name. It's people that just have TikTok in their gamer tag. It's like, I once did shit like that. I found zero progression at all. Like, nothing. Like, I think out of like the 2 years of having that as a game tag to advertise my YouTube account, only one subscriber did I get out of that. Like, I've had better progress with other stuff. Oh my god, I got a lot of shields. Need to cool off a little bit. I am really annoyed with that I have. I'm stuck with this. I could have been at 180 health. Now, honestly, it probably would have been that. Yeah, it probably would have been close to 186. Yeah, you know. Or even max shield. Because usually there'll be the 1 or 2 slurp rails there. There's usually 5. I hear somebody. Part of me should have just stuck to just public lobbies. But I want to challenge myself. I know last season I got all the way to max rank. Just from mostly bush camping and all that. So I know it can be done. I know it's easy to pull off. There's people that pull it off without even getting a single elimination. So I know it can be done. He's gonna go for this other supply drop. No? He's not. Go over here. I'm gonna get some extra stuff out of here. Right? Good to know. Good to know. Alright, I got mobility. I do miss when the pizza thing actually gave you a bunch of health. I think it was like 10, 20 health or something like that. Like, they should have just had it like at 10. I know people were using it to outlive the storm. And because the pizza boxes, you could carry like 8 of them. You need to carry 8, like, as long as you don't open up that pizza box, you have no trouble with it. It would be really, 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 really nice. Because I do hate the fact that people just abuse it and it just ruins it for everyone. Like the stupid storm sickness. I hated it. But again, people will go on heal-offs. You can't do any of the meme stuff because competitive players just see it as a way to just ruin it for everyone. Like with me, you don't really see me doing much. You just see me just having certain loadouts and not really abusing anything. Like I have a situational awareness where everything's at, knowing where all the loot is at, all the items, knowing that there's heals that I left back there and I know exactly where to get them. Should be alright. I'm gonna run just those two. Because that's all you really need. Damn, I'm pretty damn hungry. I might end up getting myself some food after the stream. Go to the post office, probably stop by to get some food for myself. It's somewhere over there. Just gonna choose some more. All the vehicles are taken. Yeah, if you guys are seeing this as a video upload, that's because I had to bleep out some of the things on there. Which I do apologize. Nothing bad. But it's one of those, it's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, you really can't take any chances. You've got the pistol that never happens to this account. I can't just take that risk. Because people have tried to compromise my account on other stuff before. And all the stuff eventually just stopped completely. But man, I'll never forget that. That completely. That was the reason why I had to make a second Twitter account. Because it was so bad. But guess what? The moment I made a second Twitter account, after changing the password like multiple times, just like that, it was gone. It stopped. But I can't access that anymore because I was like, what if I access it? What if it's back again? He wasn't camping. Dude, he had a pretty decent loadout. Like, he had a pretty good loadout. I wonder if he just race quit or maybe got sniped. But all that loot, you would think that seeing all that, you'd be like, ooh, a bunch of stuff. But I guess not. Yeah, I'm pretty damn hungry. I had food like around 9 in the morning. It's been 6 hours. Honestly, if I remember to press the correct buttons, having those two pizza parties might actually be good. Brings you back to the days of elementary. I'm gonna go over here to see dead people live here. Shieldfish. Look at that. Got a bunch of ammo for me. Ironic Emmy. Who killed him? Nobody's at the frozen hotel. That's the amazing part. Usually by now there's always somebody there. Or it could be bugged. I mean, that could be possible. But you might be going that way. Usually people that do hire these guys, they typically end up getting wiped out later in the game. When did I get hit? Oh wait, I didn't get hit. I never just had the full shields. Interesting. I'm not gonna go right there. Last time I went over there, I was just chilling. There's somebody that they spot. They can be stupid, but they're smart enough to know where people are at. Oh wait, I'm maxed out. Well, I guess we'll have to try to find a big shield around here. Chase after me. I'll come on, man. You know medallion's over there. Why go after me? What have I done to you to deserve this kind of treatment? Like, what did I do to you? Like, who pissed on your damn Cheerios that you have to just like go after me? Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Damn, man, there was some good ass brakes. These brakes are overpowered. Wow. Not even me being like faking the enthusiasm. No. I didn't think those brakes had any bite to them. That one I was not prepared for. Holy shit. Oh. You know, I have a question for you guys. Do you think there's shields around here? I think there might be somebody around here. I think there could be somebody around here. I really don't want to sacrifice my shields if I know I could find some just lying around. No? Nothing? No? None of that? None of that shit? Yeah, but then again, if there was a fight here, there was a strong chance that somebody was probably using them, but looks like the fight went on all the way over there. Interesting. Very interesting. Just chill here for a bit, I guess. Okay, survived the bounty. Cool. That's cool. It's all good in the hood. It hasn't even been several seconds. It hasn't even been 5 seconds. So, a few places. Either here, most likely here. Or most likely there. But most likely over there at the tennis courts. Alright, well. I mean, this is just a mild inconvenience. That's all it is. There should be shield mushrooms nearby. That's where he dumped his SUV at. These don't get that utilized enough. I mean, me personally, it doesn't. Nice. Alright. Not doing... Not the worst. It could be more shittier situations, but it's not the worst. Now, what are the odds of me trying to get a win? It's probably pretty low. Think somebody's in here? Guess we'll know. Now, if I went to the tennis course, he would have been closer. He could have just called the bounty from right here. I'm stuck. I don't know where I need to wait till the next circle closes to see where my next game plan is. How much gas does this one have? In the event that somebody's nearby. At this late in the game, you cannot take any chances at all. It is very scary. We'll know if somebody's here. I don't think somebody's here. This timer sucks, man. It's gonna be more faster. Why is it? Come on, man. I thought I switched. Legendary. Alright, give me a legendary SMG. Alright, I had the same idea. But I think me just initiating that probably enough to scare him away. You're a fucking prick. I hope you know that. My weapons are not reloaded. He did all that while being so low of health. You're a bastard for that, man. Hey, but we got 60%. God. None of my weapons were reloaded because this guy started pushing me. How was I going to have any time to be able to do anything? I hope somebody snipes him. I hope somebody gets him, because that's just really annoying. He's gonna run out of materials. What will though? He's gonna lose this game. Unless he gets some that these guys end up being idiots and end up eliminating themselves. Like this is what happens when you do all that effort and you're being so extra. And you want that kill so damn badly, and guess what ends up happening in the long run? Guess what happens in the long run? He couldn't get the med kit. There's nothing he could do right there. This guy's gonna actually pull this off. You're such a fucking idiot. You did all that. You did all that for nothing. Also, you could make yourself look like a damn clown. I mean, he had OnlyFans as his name, so what did you expect? Alright, well, thank you guys for watching the stream. We'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, we're just gonna see you guys on Monday, and continue on. Maybe we'll hit 70% on Monday. So again, I know you saw the worst behavior out of me, but you know, things happen. So again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week on Monday. We're gonna continue on the pain and suffering of my garbage ass. Me just being terrible at the game and me just suffering. Y'all gonna get to see more of that. So peace.